I really don't care what happens to her at all. I don't care. Like everybody they tiptoe around with this social media, but what y'all don't get is that it be real consequence for y'all little flexes, y'all quick flexes for $300 that you need. It be consequences.
It started with quiet whispers, the kind that spread like wildfire without anyone ever saying a word out loud. Just a couple of curious eyes catching something slightly off in a photo, a momentary glance, a hand placement, or maybe even the absence of a post when everyone expected one. That's how the internet first began suspecting that something was different about Teyana Taylor. At first, fans thought she was just laying low. After all, she's known for pulling back from the public eye when she's working on something big. But this time, the vibe was different. Her glow felt softer, her outfits baggier, and her smiles a little more reserved. It wasn't long before someone uploaded a blurry image to Twitter, Teyana stepping out of a discreet private clinic in Los Angeles. She was wrapped in an oversized hoodie, sunglasses covering most of her face, her hand gently resting on her stomach. Within hours, the photo was viral. And just like that, the rumors began. Was Teyana Taylor pregnant? And more shockingly, was the father Aaron Pierre? The internet was spinning. People started pulling up her recent photos, trying to spot a bump, a clue, anything that might confirm what the blurry image had started. The most devoted fans noted how Teyana hadn't posted a full-body photo in weeks. Others noticed that she skipped several big events recently, including a major fashion show in New York she was confirmed to attend. That was unlike her. When Teyana skips a red carpet, there's usually a reason. And suddenly, everyone was starting to believe that reason might be a baby. But it wasn't just the fans talking. A major entertainment blogger known for dropping accurate tea tweeted, "Word is, Teyana's 3 months along." And yes, it's Aaron's. That tweet alone racked up over 200K likes and hundreds of replies in just a few hours. Some were happy for her, some were shocked, and some weren't buying the fairy tale. Because while Teyana might have been glowing softly in silence, Aaron Pierre wasn't exactly radiating proud dad energy. He was business as usual, promoting his latest movie on Instagram, doing press interviews, and posting polished selfies with mysterious captions like, "Staying focused." Always. And that's when things started to feel off. Fans noticed that Aaron hadn't liked or commented on any of Teyana's recent posts. In fact, the two hadn't interacted publicly in weeks. No hearts, no fire emojis, no "can't wait to meet our baby" type captions. Nothing. It was like a social media silence had dropped between them. Then came the plot twist nobody saw coming. Aaron's mother, who rarely posts anything, uploaded a photo to her IG story. It was a single baby bottle emoji, no caption, no photo, just that. And she tagged no one. But it didn't take long for people to assume exactly what it meant. The internet was now in full-on detective mode. Was the baby news real? Was Aaron even excited? Was this something they had planned, or was it about to get messy? Teyana didn't say a word, but a subtle tweet from her account shook fans to their core. She wrote, "Sometimes you gotta celebrate alone." And that's okay. No context. No follow-up. Just those 8 words. And suddenly, all those whispers turned into thunder. Was Teyana saying Aaron wasn't showing up for her in this moment? Had she decided to walk this path alone, even while expecting his child? As the pregnancy rumors gained more steam, an old interview clip of Aaron began circulating. In it, he was asked about having kids one day. He smiled politely, saying, "I love children, but I'm not ready for that right now. I've got so much I still want to accomplish before I become someone's father." That clip, now out of context, felt like a red flag. Fans started questioning whether Aaron ever wanted to be a father right now, or if he felt like he was being pushed into a role he didn't choose. Then the silence broke in the most unexpected way. Iman Shumpert, yes, Teyana's ex-husband, posted an Instagram live. It was quiet. No yelling, no name dropping. Just a black screen with soft music playing in the background. After a long pause, he said, "Some things you see coming. Some things hit you sideways." That was it. The live ended. But that one sentence hit like a tidal wave. People immediately linked it to the baby news. Was Iman blindsided? Had he just found out through the internet that his ex-wife was pregnant by another man? And if so, why did he sound so calm, so heartbroken? The next day, Iman posted a photo of his daughters, wrapped in his arms with the caption, "Always protecting my legacy." Fans read between the lines and saw a man trying to find peace in the middle of a storm. The heartbreak, the pride, the subtle shade, it was all there. Meanwhile, Teyana remained silent. No denial, no confirmation, just silence and a carefully curated feed that showed only professional content. But then, a close source leaked something major to a blog. Allegedly, Teyana had confided in a friend that she thought a baby might bring her and Aaron closer. That maybe, just maybe, this new life growing inside her would make them feel like a family. But according to someone close to Teyana, things didn't go the way she had imagined. The friend revealed that when Teyana told Aaron she was pregnant, his reaction was far from joyful or supportive. Instead, he allegedly responded with a cold, "I need time to process." And from that moment on, something shifted. Aaron started pulling away. He became distant, not just physically, but emotionally. Calls slowed down, texts became shorter, and his presence started fading just when Teyana needed him the most. That moment changed everything. Suddenly, people weren't just questioning Aaron, they were questioning the entire dynamic. Why did it feel like Teyana was carrying both the literal and emotional weight of this life-changing situation alone? Why was she the one left to deal with public scrutiny, unanswered questions, and a partner who seemed more invested in fashion shows, premieres, and red carpet appearances than in preparing for fatherhood? And just when things couldn't get more complicated, the internet exploded with a new twist. A well-known YouTuber dropped a reaction video that quickly went viral, titled, "Teyana Taylor is too powerful to be a baby momicide story." In the video, the creator broke down everything, the timeline of the relationship, subtle emotional cues from interviews, and all the moments that, in hindsight, felt like red flags. She ended with one haunting question that echoed across social media. Is Aaron even in love with her, or was this just good press? The video sparked a wildfire. People flooded the comments with brutal takes. Many accused Aaron of chasing clout rather than commitment. Some said he was enamored with the idea of dating a woman as dynamic, talented, and high-profile as Teyana, but when real life, responsibility, and emotional vulnerability entered the picture, he backed out. More and more voices joined in, saying it looked like Teyana had become the headline, while Aaron faded into the background, by choice. Suddenly, the public wasn't just reacting, they were rallying behind her. Because no woman, no matter how strong or successful, should have to carry it all alone. Especially not when someone else helped create the story she's now left to finish. Still, not everyone was quick to assume the worst. Some fans came to Aaron's defense, suggesting that he was simply a private person. They argued that just because he wasn't posting about the situation didn't mean he wasn't supporting Teyana behind the scenes. Maybe he was choosing to show up in real life rather than performing his love and presence for the internet. Maybe his silence was just discretion, not detachment. But that theory started falling apart as time passed, and Aaron remained completely quiet. He hadn't said a single word publicly. No congratulatory post. No supportive message. Not even a simple heart emoji under a comment. For someone supposedly present in private, his public absence was becoming harder to justify. Then, nearly 3 weeks after the rumors had first begun swirling, Teyana broke her silence, not with words, but with an image. She posted a stunning black and white photo from a maternity shoot. Her hand rested gently on her stomach, her expression calm, but undeniably strong. She didn't need a long caption or a detailed explanation. Just 3 words, "My greatest creation." The internet exploded. The post was instantly flooded with love from fans, celebrities, family, and friends. Messages of support, admiration, and celebration poured in from all directions. It was a moment. A quiet, graceful declaration that confirmed what many had already suspected. But amid the flood of reactions, one name stood out because of its absence. Aaron Pierre. He didn't like the photo. He didn't comment. He didn't repost. He didn't acknowledge it at all. The silence was deafening. It wasn't just the lack of words, it was the refusal to show even the smallest gesture of solidarity or celebration. In a digital age where silence speaks volumes, Aaron's lack of response said more than a statement ever could. And just when it seemed like the story had reached its emotional peak, a surprising voice from the past re-entered the conversation. Iman Shumpert, Teyana's ex and the father of her first child, posted an old photo of the two of them holding their daughter. His caption was simple, but it carried a weight of genuine emotion. "We made magic once. I'll always root for her." It was tender. It was bittersweet.